what we're going to do is, in the earlier tutorial, the one in the afternoon, I installed OpenOffice Online using Podman. Now, there's a feature with OpenOffice where you can use AI. For example, you can use the cloud AI, you can also use local AI. So I'm more interested in local AI. Unfortunately, to use local AI, you have to use Ollama. I was hoping it would let me use llama.cpp, which is actually more low level than Ollama, but that's perfectly fine. I don't mind reinstalling Ollama, even though I've had some issues with it. That's perfectly fine. We'll get it up and running. So you can also do the same thing with the online version. Like I explained everything in the earlier tutorial today, and as you can see here, I have all the instructions if you want to go read this article from earlier today. So just a quick recap. You see, you create a YAML file. It's a drop-in replacement for Docker. So you can run the same things with Docker instead. Unfortunately for me, is that because Podman is rootless, I had to use sudo to run it. There's ways you can do it to get the example running rootless, but it's more tedious. But if you're going to use the WOPI, yeah, you can still use it rootlessly as well. So just follow the instructions, pretty simple, and then you're up and running. As you can see here, I was able to go to the admin panel and obviously to the actually page, example page, where you can create WordPress files. Did I say WordPress? I meant word processing files, spreadsheets, presentation, which is PowerPoint, and PDF files. The spreadsheet is Microsoft Excel, that's the default, and the document is the Word, Microsoft Word, the format. And as you can see here, I was able to open them, all of them up. And yeah, you said the live stream I did earlier today, it's all in there. All right, so we're gonna stay right here because we're gonna do something different for the night stream. We're gonna install the desktop version, and then we're gonna install Ollama. So I deleted Ollama before, so I don't have any Ollama models. I'm hoping I'm okay installing a very small one that is very small, just for quick testing. But I do have this ones which I'm using with just llama.cpp, they're GUF. So I'm hoping I can quickly convert, for example, this one which is 7B, instead of this one which is 10B. So this one is a little bit smaller. I'm hoping I can convert it quickly. All right. So I'm going to see if ONLYOFFICE is in the Fedora repo. So I just type DNF search, because ONLYOFFICE is open source. So DNF search ONLYOFFICE. Let's see if it's in the repos. If it is, I can install in the command line. No, it's not. So most likely I have to get it from Flatpak. Now I could also do FlatHub and whatever install, but let's use the software. So I'm going to use the software application here. I'm going to search for ONLYOFFICE. I hope it's on. It has a Flatpak. Yes, it does. So it's ONLYOFFICE desktop editors. As we can see here, yeah, that's definitely desktop. So you see it's from FlatHub. Obviously, I have FlatHub installed here. I see it's going to take up about just less than half a gig. So that is fine. A good alternative to MS Office, and this is the project site. We'll go to the project site later. So let's install this because it might take a little while. So it shouldn't take too long, but instead of us waiting, let's actually do some multitasking. So you see it uses by default it uses the Open XML format. It's actually very, very good. For example, in the past when I used to do work, when clients would send me like Microsoft OpenXL format, which didn't work very well in OpenOffice or LibreOffice, I did try it one time in ONLYOFFICE, and I was shocked at how good the quality was. I was kind of scared. I was like, what is wrong with this? and I think around that time they open sourced it, so that freaked me out even more. But yeah, so why don't I use it? I have no idea. I think just because I came from open office, even when I was still working with when I still used Windows way back in 2007. So I'm just used to it, and obviously LibreOffice, I still use that to this day. Maybe I should, who knows, maybe today will be the day. I might uninstall LibreOffice and just stick to OnlyOffice. And I can get the binary, I guess, from their site if I don't want to use the Flatpak, but that isn't the issue. So this one still has about 50% to go. So we're going to drop to the command line, and I'll tell you why. Because we want Ollama. So I'm going to type DNF search Ollama. We want the Ollama client. It should be there. Yes, it is. So I can also install the Python. You guys have seen me before. I installed the Python binding for it so that I can, what do you call it? I did that so that I'm able to create my own endpoint for my web UI. However, as I said, the problem I don't like about Ollama is that it doesn't have like Ollama stop or Ollama stop server. You have to like kill it, and sometimes it leaves zombie processes. So that was a pain, and that's why I moved away and I just went to llama.cpp, and I'm pretty happy with that so far. You guys saw I created my own web UI based on its Python bindings. Okay, so I'm going to install Ollama here. So simply I'll just sudo dnf install Ollama. From the FlatHub or software, you can't really install terminal programs. So this one is going to take up, oh man, it's almost a gig. Okay, 3/4 of a gig. Okay, so install it. Which is ironic because I already have llama.cpp installed. So I guess this one, it comes bundled with its own llama cpp as well, which is, anyway. So I've installed it. Now, is this guy finished installing yet? Okay, 95%. So while that's going, I'm going to start the server. So I'll show you here. I have a folder. I have these two files. See, chat models. The Gamma, which I actually did a tutorial, I think just, literally just yesterday I did a tutorial on the Gamma, and I'm using my custom web UI, so you can go check it out. I created videos as well, even short versions of the video, so you can go check that out. And and this, I said, this is what we did literally today, and that's this one here. You guys have seen that. So I'm not going to use the Gamma one, I'm going to use the Llama. It's a little bit smaller. Surprisingly, the 10B is actually faster. So, there we go. I should probably use 10B, but I'm going to use the Llama 2.7. Sorry, Llama 2 7B. 7B is the parameters. So it has 7 billion. Obviously, Gamma here has 10 billion. And you see it says Q8. I've explained that several times. The higher the Q value, the faster it's going to be. Obviously, it's going to use more resources, RAM or VRAM, but it will be much faster. Surprisingly, this one's a Q6K. It's actually faster than this one. Obviously, that's because this one is an older model, and this one is based on an older model, but it has been obviously tweaked, quantized even more, and I could probably get a Q8 version of this one and be even faster. So I think the installation is finished. Yeah, so I can open it up, but before I open it up, because I said this is for AI, let me get the AI working. So because Ollama is installed, I'm going to go into this folder. This one is the chat models folder, so I'll just go cd models / chat models. I want to be here because I'm gonna one of the things about Ollama is that it creates its own model, and it's not a format that's used anywhere else. So that's a little bit of a nuisance because it wants to pull and then it converts it into its own format. So that's fine. So I already downloaded this model, so that will save us some time. So I'm hoping this does work. So the first thing you need to do is to start Ollama. So I'll just say Ollama serve. As you can see, it should, yeah, it already detected my GPU. Which one is it here? So first it detected, you see, detected 2 GPUs. Let me zoom out a little bit, it's easier to read. A little bit more, there we go. So there should be something, so there's no CUDA because I'm using an AMD, it's all AMD systems. So it should, yeah, hip here. So it did detect my AMD devices. See, these are all the APIs you can, if you don't have to use Python, you can use any language, just hit it to, just hit the API endpoints there. So we go here and you can see it says that AMD GPU is not supported. That's the integrated graphics. So it's so that's what it's, what was it say? Yeah, right here. You see GFX 90C. The C, I think, stands for CPU. That's the integrated graphics. So that one is not supported. But just above it, you see it says GFX 906. That one is supported. You see it says AMD GPU supported. And this one where it says not supported, you see in the supported this little array, you see right at the end, you see 906 is there, 908, 908, 942, and 950. So I am kind of lucky in that AMD still supports my GPU. Maybe it's because it is a server grade and, you know, server stuff. I think it came out in 2018. So that is pretty good. That's 8 years, right? 8 years of support. So yeah. So I bought it used, by the way, off eBay. So I'm lucky it's still being supported with Qualcomm. I could also run an older version, but I'm hoping they keep supporting it for a couple more years before I do another upgrade. So I'm happy it's supported, and yeah. So I'm lucky, but this one is not, which is ironic because this one is I think from 2022 or something like that. So yeah, that one's not supported. But I think it's also because of the memory and all that constraints. Anyway, so you see 32 gigs. It's AMD Instinct MI60. So it has 32 gigs of VRAM. So that's supported, and that's fantastic. So the server is running, but we don't have any models. So I'm going to open up another terminal here. Yeah, it's in the chat models. So I'm hoping this works. If it doesn't, there are going to be some problems. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to create a folder. I'm going to create a folder right here. Oops, right here. I'm going to create a folder to. I think there's already one created here for bulbs. What was I testing before? I was running something before. I think that was it Ollama? I don't know. I was testing something early. Oh no! I was testing GTP for all. This was created by GTP for all. So I'm just going to create another one. I'll say mecdir/mount. It's a special partition just for AI stuff, and I'll say models/Ollama. Okay, you see that's created. It has created that folder there. I should really, okay. Oh, I made a mistake. I have to stop. I have to stop this. Okay, so I had to stop Ollama. I forgot to tell it where to save the models. So I'll show you what you do first before you run Ollama. Let me clear this. I think it's already in my what is it, bash rc file, but I'm going to paste this one here because I want it to be very specific. So I just started to go to that folder we just created, and now I can run Ollama serve. Fantastic. Okay, so if we actually scroll back up, it should tell us, it might tell us where the path is. You see it has a bunch of variables here. Yeah, here we go. You see it says Ollama models. They're going to be in /models. Yeah, there you go, /models/Ollama. So it's gonna put the models into here. Right now there's none. So that's great. So we go back here. Oh, no, that one. This one here. We'll put it here. All right. Now I'm in the chat models, this one here. So as I said, I'm going to use this model because it's a 7.2 gigs instead of this one, which is 8.2 gigs. But the compression isn't the problem. It's the B. You see, this one is 10B and this one is 7B. So 7B is obviously smaller. Even though it's higher, the quality should be much higher because it has a higher Q value. All right. So with that, I'm going to create a model file. So I'm just going to echo in here. So if you don't know what I did, all I did was in this file, model file, all I did was I said, I just put the path to this file here. I just put it inside the model file. That's all I did. That's literally all there is. It just says from, and then the full path to the model I want to use, and then I put it inside the model file. That's it. It's that simple. Okay. Then what I do is I need to create the model. So I'm going to create it by just paste this so I don't make a mistake. Type Ollama create, and then whatever name I want to use. In this case, it's llama -2-7b, and then space -f. That's obviously the file name or the model file. So now I press enter, and it says invalid model name. Okay, so it doesn't like the name. Okay, I will try. I don't know if it doesn't like hyphens. So let me try that. Does that work? No, it doesn't like that name as well. So it looks like maybe it doesn't like any. Okay, so I'll just put that. I'll put llama 27b. Still doesn't like that name. Oh, weird. Okay, looks like that doesn't work. Looks like I need to actually pull in a model. Oh, maybe it doesn't like numbers. Let's try llama b. No, it doesn't like that. Okay. All right. So, well, that kind of sucks. All right. So oh, let me try something else. Let's go back. So maybe I put b-chat. No, it doesn't really like that at all. Okay, looks like I need to pull in a model. So let me see, what's the smallest model I can pull in? Smallest model. Okay, I need something smaller than 7B. Okay, there's one called Granite 3.1B, Llama 3.2 and B. Okay, so, okay. Oh, I think there's a site for Ollama models. Let's go here, library. Okay, here we go. Let me actually, okay, I think I'll, so you guys can see this. Okay, there we go. And I think I can tear this off and put it, there we go. So I went to the Ollama.com library. I'm looking for a very small model because it's just a simple test. So there's Quem, language model, vision, I don't know what vision means. Quen family, DeepSeek, there's 1.5, reasoning, approaching, Q, Quen Coda, Gwen 3. Okay, this one is actually pretty, you know what, use Gamma 3. I just need something small, so I'm going to grab, that's too big. I'll try, Quem is the latest and the largest. Okay, so I'm going to try Quen 3's 1.7b, or no, 0.6b. So how do I download this guy? Okay, so I just put 3.0, is that cool? Okay, so there we go. I think I have to type in, oh yeah, I can type run. I can just type run, so I'll just type Ollama run Quen 3.0 No, it's 3. Sorry to see 3:0.6b. Okay. This is not about accuracy or anything. I just want to get the AI stop working. If it's good, obviously I'll pick a better model or get the same model I have in the what's okay. So that's working. So when you type run, if the model doesn't exist, it's going to obviously download it, and you see it's to pull in whatever it needs. Yeah, so it's done and it's running. It's running now. It's different from the server. I know it's kind of weird. Okay, so it's perfectly running. It's a success, which is great. So if we go to models here, you see Ollama. You see it has bulbs and manifest. So that's where that's why I said it doesn't save it. Error terminated. That's fine. I think it's too. Is it because I think it's because I'm running. Yeah, that's because I'm already running. I'm already running the server here, so that's perfectly fine. As long as I have the as long as it's downloaded, which it is. So that's all I care about. So we do have. For example, if I type Ollama list, you should have one model. Yes, you see we have the Quen 3. So the model is here. Okay, so now. With this model here, I can now go and go back to our software, and I'm going to open up our ONLYOFFICE. So I'll click ONLYOFFICE. Hope it doesn't. I did click it. Okay, yeah, it'll open up on the 4K monitor. So I'm going to take it. I'm hoping it's responsive. Oh, yes, it is. Great. All right, so as you can see here, I can open a local file. It's kind of weird terminology. You can open up stuff on the cloud under the settings. So if I'm hearing the fan go up. I don't like that. Let's open up the system monitor. I don't know if that's Ollama or if it's I know this. I know when I open up ONLYOFFICE, I heard the fan go way up. Okay, so that's fine. So next, why did I do that? Oh, I took this out of the way. So now, with this is the model I got. In case you're wondering, this 3.0.6b. That's the one I downloaded. You can see the size. And obviously you can get much bigger models, but I said this is just for quick test to make sure that I can get this working. All right, so next we need to get the instructions of how to get the local AI working. So I have this link, and this was created just this year in 2025. So it says how to connect Ollama to ONLYOFFICE and use its AI models when working on documents. Okay, so it explains Ollama and whatever, and I can't even remember what model. Oh, I got Quen 2. Okay, so it says how to integrate it. Install Ollama on your local machine. We already did that. You guys saw me in the command line. Then it says if you're eager to try one of the AI models offered by Ollama in ONLYOFFICE, you only have to have Ollama installed on your local machine. On the official website, you can find the download. Okay, I already did that. Obviously, I'm not on Windows 10. And then the insertion process is intuitive. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Then download and run the required. I've already done that. You guys saw this. And then, what else is here? It says install ONLYOFFICE desktop editors. You guys saw that. I installed it. Then it says integration is possible only with desktop editors. This is actually, I don't think this is actually true, because you guys saw, maybe this information is a little bit old, because you saw me when I had the online version. It also had also had that. It's a free desktop app. I mean, it did show up on the in the Podman when I ran it there in the container. AI integration is in AI integration only works via special plugin that you need to install. No AI model is configured before, so you need to do some configuration. Well, that's perfectly fine. So it says, create, and then after that, go to plugins tab and open plugins and install the AI plugin by clicking install. Okay, do I have to download it first or not? It doesn't. It's not specific. Oh, it's not specific. Okay, so let me put this here, and let's go. It's what it says, settings. Launch OpenOffice, and by creating a new Office file or uploading what? And open one of the editors. Okay, so let's open, say, document here. Okay, and then it says go to the plugins tab. Plugins are here, and then open the plugin manager. Plugin manager is this one here, and then install the AI plugin. Okay, so AI, it's the first one. Okay, AI, very nice. So I click on it. Where is install? Okay, where is the install? Did I miss it? Click to read. Create a new plugin. What the? I clicked the wrong one. How do I install it? So here it is. Am I crazy? I don't see a way to install. Is it install? No. This install? Okay. I must be crazy because I sure in the road don't see how we can install this. I am... I don't see how you can install this. Oh, maybe it's already installed. I think it's already installed. That's why you see this one's have installed. I think this one is already installed. Unless you have to install it manually. And install the plugin. Yeah, there's no install button. Yeah, I was right. So there's no. I think this one is already installed because I think I read it come. Oh yeah, it's already installed. Duh. Okay, this information is a little bit old. So it's already installed. It's under AI. It's pre-installed. So under AI. Okay. So then it says now everything's ready to connect. Go to the AI tab and click settings icon. So we click the settings icon. This was already in the I said the container one as well. This exact same thing. So it should work in the container as well. So I think this information is dated even though it's from this year. Okay, then it says in the provider. Yeah, so some of this information is pretty old. I think it means chatbot. So they completely changed. This information needs to be updated. So in the chatbot here, you click on add AI manager. You know how I know this? Because I tried this in the container. So AI manager. And then where it says name, you go down and you pick Ollama. Ollama should be here. You see Ollama is here. You can. Oh, there's also chat GTP for all. Jeez, I had that one literally. I was testing it I think just yesterday. Man, there we go. So I'll pick Ollama. Okay, and then it's gonna go to this one automatically, and obviously you don't need a key because the keys are getting just for the cloud one. So obviously this one I don't need a key. It says must obtain a key. Obviously there's no key needed. And then it says model. It found my model right there, Quinn 3. So it lists the model automatically. Fantastic. Okay, it looks like there's only one model. Oh, it's down. Okay, it's a drop down. Okay, that's a little weird. And then use the model for. I'll just click all. Or maybe I should not have. Okay, I'll just click all. It doesn't matter. Then I click OK. Then I'm confused. Select the model. Oh, okay. Then I have to do this. Weird. I don't think it does image generation. So I'm not gonna do. I don't think this one does image generation. So I'm not gonna let it for image generation. But if it did, I would click on that. So all I care about really is just is it text analysis? Okay, so let's go try it out. So I click OK. Okay, so then I click the chat. So I don't know because the instructions are not. I said the instructions are kind of dated, but they did have some. They do have some YouTube videos, and I did check them out. So here we go. I'm here to assist you with all your text creation and editing needs. Feel free to ask me anything about your document or anything else that's on your mind. So let's make your content to shine together. Okay, so what I want is. Let me see here. You know what? Let's say I want to write a. Let's get some advice about saving heating costs in winter using propane. I press enter. Oh shoot, I forgot one very important thing. Yeah, where is where's the website? Here we go. I gotta watch this GPU. Looks like it's not using the GPU. So this is the dedicated GPU. I need to use system fund 2. Be ready if it uses the GPU. This is the. Well, get rid of this. This is the integrated graphics. I don't need that. And it's a Wi-Fi card. I also don't need that. So I watch this. When the temperature here goes up, I manually I get ready and just put it at 50%, and then I just hit the apply button. But it looks like it's not using the GPU. In fact, it looks like it's not even using the CPU. Something went wrong. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so let me ask you a simple question. What's a simple question I can ask? Very low. Let me ask you something. Can you complete this sentence? Man, this is sentence. Kingdom far, far away. I don't think any is working because look, the CPU and GPU are not even being used. So let me go and check what's going on in the command line here. Okay. Starting to wait for Ollama runner to start responding, waiting for server to become available. Server is not responding. Okay, so I might have to stop the server. Oh, there we go. Something happened. Did it crash or? Oh, finally. Okay, so something happened. Okay, so it loaded up the model. Did it do something? Timeout. Oh, waiting for server to become available. Might have to stop these completions. Oh, I see a bunch of errors. I don't know if it's with the model. Okay, VRAM usage did not recover without timeout. So I might have to restart it again. Something went wrong again. Yeah. So I don't think the problem is with this. It's with Ollama. So I'm gonna restart Ollama again. I'm gonna Control C. Looks like it does. I don't think it released. Yeah, it looks like it's not releasing the RAM. That's one thing I dislike about Ollama is like, you see, if we go to processes. Sometimes you might see some zombie stuff here. I don't blame guys who want to use who want to use the what do you call it? They want to use you know, the cloud-based AI. Okay, so I'm gonna restart. I'm just gonna restart Ollama here again. Ollama serve. I don't know why I have so many B wraps here. Okay, so let's close this and try again. Is it working or what's going on here? It's missing AMD stat no such file. Okay, recommend running support MD version. Well, it's not going to find it. Alright, so let's try again. Oh, maybe I have to restart, I'm not sure. So let's try something. What is 1 plus 1? I don't think it's working because the CPU is not going up and neither is the GPU here. So let's go. Oh, something happened in the command line. Did it crash again? What's going on here? Oh, that looks like it crashed again. So maybe that model is not very good. Let me try a different model. Because if you remember when I did run, it actually, maybe that model is messed up. So I'm going to try a different model. Yeah, I think something's wrong with that model. So definitely something's wrong with that model, even when I typed run. So let's try a different model. Where is that site? I'm going to try a different one. Let's try, what's the next biggest one? Okay, I'll try a slightly bigger one. I'll try this one, the 1.7B. Okay, so all you have to do is simply just go back to the command line and then just type run. I think I'll just change it up. So it'll be 1.7. So it's gonna download the 1.7B. I believe I should have enough RAM. Yeah, I do have enough. I think I had like I did generate some videos today, so but I think there should still be enough space to run this guy. 1.7 shouldn't take too long. I'm gonna take a little sip of water. Okay, we're just waiting. Hopefully this one doesn't have the same prompt. Ollama post terminated, GGML sensor, whatever that means. Okay, it's what is it? Just over halfway done. We're about 3/4 done. Now we are 1/5 done. About 80% done. 90% done. Should finish any moment now. Hopefully there's no error like before. Okay, this one's success. Okay, hopefully there's no error. Before there was an error to say Llama runner process has terminated, whatever that meant. Yeah, so Ollama has, again, same thing. Tensor OP unitary failed. So I don't know why. I don't know why I'm getting that. Let me see if I can search. I don't know why I'm getting this error. I never had a problem when I was running. I don't know because I have Ollama installed. Okay, so from a GitHub page, it's because I have llama.cpp installed as well. So that's why I'm getting these errors. But because llama.cpp and Ollama both were installed from the Fedora repo, so I'm guessing that shouldn't be a problem. That shouldn't be a problem because they're both the same. I mean, they're related. So I don't know why I'm getting that error. Let's see here. Yeah. So it looks like I might not be able to run. Oh, man, I don't want to install GP. You know what? I can try GPT for all. So let me try changing the model. If it doesn't work, I'll just install GPT for all. I was actually almost. The problem with that one is it just uses Vulkan, so it's slower. It doesn't use Rawcom. But let's go back here and try to change the model. So what I do is I go to the chatbot here. No, not chatbot. We'll go to the settings and we can choose another one. Oh, it looks like I need to add another model. So let's add a model. No models found. Let's update the list. No models found. Wow, okay. Oh, it says OpenAI. Oh, duh. So, there we go. We want the 1.7b and hit OK. 17b, 17b, and 17b. And click OK. I doubt this is going to work, but I'll try it on the command line. Who is your daddy? Yeah, it's not using the CPU or the GPU. So I don't think this is going to work. Let's go back to the command line and see what's going on. A bunch of errors, wow. Yeah, I saw another error there. I'll show you where I saw these errors. You see here, they quit. Yeah, I saw these errors. I'm actually familiar because I was running some video stuff earlier. You see a bunch of errors here. So I think I had no problems running Ollama when I had Fedora 42. I said I recently updated Ollama. To Fedora 43. I don't know if there's a bug, but clearly this one is not going to work. Alright, so I might have to uninstall Ollama and then use GPT for all. Okay, so let me see here. Yeah, I'm going to use GPT for all. So I'm going to delete this guy. Let's go. Actually, well, I think what I'll do is before I delete that one, I'm just going back here and I'm going to search for GPT. Yeah, see GPT-4 is there. So this is the one I'm going to install. It's a flat pack. How much big size? It's a big one. So I'm going to install it. And I wonder if it uses GPT-4. No, GTP4 doesn't use the Ollama models, so that's fine. So I'm just gonna remove. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of Ollama, and we're gonna remove it. So let's go back to the command line. Oh, I can't delete this yet. I have to. So you just type Ollama list. You see, there's two models there. And basically 2 gigs, so I'm gonna remove both of them. Just type Ollama RM and Quen. Okay, I'll just copy this so I don't make a mistake. Okay, and then remove. Paste that one. Okay, so it's been deleted, and I said unfortunately there's no such thing as almost stop, so you just have to kill it. Oh, is it finally up and running? Oh, maybe I was just impatient. I just have to wait. Okay, it doesn't. Looks like I was just impatient. I just had to wait. Okay, so that's fine. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna remove it anyway. I'll just type sudo dnf remove Ollama. Password there. Just remove it. That was done. So if we go back to the folder here, it still left some of its stuff here, but they both should be empty. Yeah, they're both empty. So we'll go back here. Oops, models and Ollama. So I can just remove this. Yeah, this is empty too. So, let me make sure this is empty. Control H. Yeah, so this is empty too. So I can delete this guy as well. Okay, so that's not needed. The model file is also not needed. I can delete that. Let's see what's the progress of this one. It's at about 50%. So we'll just wait up. Since that's going on, we can actually go and check out the rest of OnlyOffice. So OnlyOffice, obviously you have the usual file. Why is it so tiny? Jeez. Can I zoom in? No, I can't. Yeah, you can obviously the usual stuff under file menu, open, close, print, etc. Let me see if it has a print PDF. Print to everything here. That looks print to PDF. It does have a print to PDF. Okay, perfect. Then under home, oh yeah, I forgot the Windows, not Windows, Microsoft. It mimics the, what do they call it? Is it ribbon interface or UI? Insert, obviously the same thing, and sort of page break, all that stuff. That's pretty standard. You can do a table, draw. You can draw some things here. I was trying to find a but the draw is kind of weird. I thought there would be like some objects, but I don't see them. It's kind of weird. That's just colors. Oh, so this is a pen. What's this one? It's a pen. It's a highlighter. That makes sense. Yeah, I thought there would be more objects to draw. And layout, obviously, left indent, right indent, those type of things. References, table of contents, again, very standard. Collaboration, this is also in the container version. Delete, yeah, this is also pretty standard these days with the word processing. Protection, you can have a signature, you can encrypt it, that's pretty good. And view, fit to page, fit to width, okay. And plugins, as you guys saw earlier. And then there's AI, is the one we're trying to do. It's pretty, yes, it's nice and clean. And down here to show you the word count, you can zoom in and out. And what's this one here? Set document language. Obviously English is default, at least for me. Spell check. Oh, did I check? Yeah, I already tested spell checking earlier today. That worked fine. You can track changes. Fit to page. Okay, let's go check out what's going on here. We are, it was 86%. Okay, so one of the reasons I haven't mentioned GTP for all is because GTP for all, although it doesn't use Wacom, it used Vulkan. For Vulkan is obviously much slower, similar to OpenCL, than if it used Wacom. But it is actually not too shabby. GTP for all. I think some people are complaining that it's a what do you call it? An Electron app, if I'm correct. Let me double check that. Is GPT for all an Electron app? No, it's not an Electron app. It's a desktop application with its own user interface available. Okay. It's not built using the Electron framework. All right. Okay, so let's go GPT for all models. Oh, the good thing about this one, you can export models. So this one, I can actually get my own models. So for example, those models will work, I believe, without any other. Yeah, so those models should work. I can't remember what I did. I was testing this offline. Is this guy done? I'm getting impatient here. Okay, it's done. So I'm gonna click open. I'm hoping this one is also has a responsive design. So let's go read this. Oh, it looks like it's not a responsive design. Yeah, it looks like it's not a responsive design. So I'll just read this. So it says remote models. The add model page now has a dedicated tab for remote model parameters providers. Grok, OpenAI, Mistral remote models are now easy to configure. CUDA, new model, etc., etc. Nope. Okay. Well, okay, looks like I might have to resize this. Okay, this is why, because it has only UI. Okay, so looks like yeah, it's hard coded. It won't let me resize it any further, but that's fine. So local model, chat with your local models. That's the one we want. Can I click that? Yeah. So I don't need to add a documentation because I just want to use the chat. So let's go to models here. No, go to, is it settings? I think here, download path. Oh yeah. I remember what I had to do here. So in order to fold this, I had to tell it to go, you see, because it's a flat pack, I had to fold it to tell it to go to my, to that folder. I do remember doing this. So what I did was, you see here, what I did was I grabbed this folder. Come on, where's copy? Control C. Then what I did is I went to the command line. Where are we here? Yeah, with the chat models. Then all I did was I typed link -s, I think it was, yeah. and then I put this to paste in there. I'll create a hard link. Okay, the soft link is the lowercase s. Fail to create symbolic. Oh, it already exists. So I'm guessing it. Okay, so looks like it didn't delete that one, which is weird. So you see, it failed to create because the file. So I already did that before. So the good thing is here it should find my models. So what I do now, if I go to model, it should be able to find my models. Let's go to models. I click, is it add models? Yeah, it's found. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Existing models. Why can't it find my models then? These models are way too big. These are 3. Why can't it find my models? What's going on here? Browse. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I don't know why it's not finding them. So let me see if I can grab it. AI with models. Models. Oh, it's chat. There we go. Can I click select? Yeah, but it's not gonna. You see, it still wants to go to the flat pack, so that's not gonna work. So I need to reset. Where is reset? Restore defaults. Yeah, I don't know why it's not finding it. That's what I did before, and I was able to find my models in this chat folder. So let me get out of here maybe, and I'll do that again. So I'll say chat models. Okay. I'll put chat underscore models. Browse. Okay. So click. So you should have saved it. Now if I go to models, there we go. Now it found it. It's super weird. So the model I want to use, I can use any of these models. So I'm going to. So these are locally installed models. It found them. So do I click add or does it find it automatically? Okay, no, I don't need to click add. So the models are there. So if I go to chat, I just need to choose model. So let's pick Llama, the small one. And then I can type something. I don't know why it takes a while for this to come up. Oh, it says loading. Okay, maybe I'm impatient. Come on, jeez, it didn't take. It's the same model as before. I don't know why it's taking forever. Okay, it's finally loaded. So then here I can type something like, who is the mayor of Toronto? The answer is going to be wrong, but as you can see here, it doesn't use the GPU at all. It is it's not too shabby, but because it uses Vulkan, I'll show you guys that in a second. But that's good enough. Yes, it's not using Rocom at all. Okay, so blah 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 blah. Anyways, it doesn't matter. It does work, and I didn't have to install any other model. So with that, let's go back to here and go back to our chat. Oh, not chat. Settings. And this time we're going to, how do we go to configuration? Exit models. Okay. How do I change this? Okay, so the provider is going to be GTP for all, and then the model, let's update the model list. Do I need to put a key there? Oh, here, no model is found. Oh, look at that, it's using the CPU. I thought the answer is finished. Okay, looks like is it going down? Okay, it's going down. Alright, I'm not sure here. Do I need to grab the GPT for all? Then how do I? I'm not sure how to. It says model is not found. I'm not sure. Oh, you know what? Let me. Let's go back to the what do you call it? Where's the web browser here? Ah, here we go. So is it OnlyOffice and GPT for all? They have a video. I don't want to watch the video. When they have use AI assistants. Okay, somebody else has a, let's say, complete story. Okay, so I'm gonna go check this one out. Okay, here we go. All right. This is from TechMint. To do so, run the platform from GTP from all folder on your device. Okay, so I have it running here, and as you guys saw, I got the models up and running. Then finally, when your ML is ready to go to settings. Oh, I have to enable the local API server. This option is required for successful integration. Okay, so I didn't realize there's something there. Man, okay, so let's go to settings, and it says enable. Okay, so I need to enable that. And what else do I need to set it? Once the settings are configured, port is that one. Okay, so that's it then. All right, so let's go back to here. If I hit, okay, now I did find it. I don't want to use the bigger model, I want to use a small model, and I'll press OK. And we're not going to use Ollama, we're going to use Chat GTP. The model is exactly the same, Chat GTP. Okay, it's OK. Now let's see if this actually works. Okay, so what is the question I asked? Should I ask you who's the mayor of Toronto again? Oh, you know what? What was the question I asked before? Oh yeah. How do I save on propane costs during the winter? Alright, let's go check the temperature and see what's going on here. The GPU is still not being used. I should have asked it what is 1 plus 1. Okay, so I'm going to take a sip of water, see what's going on here. I think I could probably dictate something much faster or type something faster than this. This is slow. Something happening? What's going on? Is it too difficult a question? Oh, something came up? Nope. Still my query. Okay, that is weird. So I don't know what it's doing because it doesn't seem like the CPU is working, doesn't seem like the GPU is working, so that is really weird. I think it's just faster to type the thing in GTP4 and just paste it here or whatever client you have. Alright, yeah. Yeah, I don't. It says it's thinking. And the other thing I just noticed, there's no way to stop. Oh, maybe I press. Okay, I'll press. I can't even press the X to stop the chat. Oh, okay. Is it going up now? No, it seems to be all the same. I wonder if we can do double duty. I'm gonna do double duty here. I'm gonna go to the chat and I'm gonna ask the same question. So see if I can copy this. No, I can't even copy it. So I'm gonna type here, how do I, oh, I spelled save wrong. I'm just gonna leave the same on propane costs during the winter. Did I put a question mark there? No, I did not. Okay, I'll just press enter. Let's go and check it here. Did it go up? I can't. Oh yeah, looks like the CPU is being, but that's to answer the question here. Yeah, the CPU is up. So this one is wonky. Yeah, the GPU doesn't get used. That's why I didn't want. That's why I didn't mention GTP4 because it doesn't use the GPU at all. I'll show you that. Yeah, so you see this one is already generating the answer. It's saying there are several ways to save on propane costs during winter. Use a programmable thermostat. Adjusting your thermostat can help you save money by lowering, etc., etc. So it clearly does work, even if it's just using the CPU. This one I do not know why this one is now. So I don't know if that's gonna be a bug. The first one was an Ollama bug. This is clearly a bug with this one. So the chat bot and it doesn't. If there's an error, it should at least say there's an error. That's a problem. At least on the command line, it will tell you what's going on, and you can check. I think this is going to print the answer before it prints it for this one. Claims to be thinking. Is that it? Wow, that is slow. Nothing yet. It's connected. Yeah, I think they should have some type of clearly something went wrong, but it doesn't. Let me go back to the article. Maybe there's something else I missed. Which was the article here? Okay, you should remember. You should also remember the API server ports. I don't need to remember that because clearly it detected it right away. That's how it was able to get the models and everything. Step 3, install the desktop editors. Yeah, I already did that. Install the AI plugin. I don't need to install it on this version because it comes automatically installed by default. And then it says plugins tab, we did that. Add new model. Some of this information is clearly dated because it's not like that anymore, but you guys saw I was able to get it working and start the AI mode in OpenOffice. Yeah. Ask the AI, using the AI, ask AI option on AI tab, you can directly interact with the chatbot. Well, yeah, I did, but it says it's thinking. Please note that request processing might take some time because it depends on performance on your device. Well, that is, what do you call it? It's not using the GPU. But even if it's not using the GPU, it should at least give me something. Because here, this one is finished. Oh, this one is still going. Sorry, I apologize about that. Yeah, it's not. It doesn't use the GPU. It uses Vulkan, but Vulkan, even when I enable it, it just did like the GPU just went up by 1 degree. So I didn't really need to turn on the fan. So this doesn't seem to work as intended, unfortunately. So if we go back here, and is there anything else? Okay, so that was from TechMint. Thanks for that. But as you can see here, the GPU was never used at all. Even the CPU now is, I think the CPU is back to normal. So this should the answer. Oh, it's still going. Okay. Is there more? Oh, that's weird. So it's be going fast. Oh, whoa! We finally got something. Oh, no wonder the CPU here is going. Okay, so it finally gave me an answer here. Oh my goodness! So then this one is going to go this many lines. How many were there? 10, 15. Okay, and then okay. So I was wrong. So I can generate new, which I'm not going to do. I can copy it. I can replace original text. I can insert result in comment as review. Okay, so let's click this one, insert result. Okay, there we go. All right. Let's actually see if this is correct. Adjust your temperature, setting it to around 20. Yeah. And when you're not at home at night, instead of 22. Okay, that's good. Use power strips to plug in your Christmas lights, Christmas electronics, and I don't use any of that stuff. Add insulation, proper insulation in your attic walls. So the house is new. That's obviously useless for me. So I already have that. But that's a programmable thermostat. Use a space heater. Yes, I do have one right here. That one is, I'm actually surprised you gave this answer because I've asked other AIs and they claim that this doesn't work, which clearly it does. Like I said, I've saved, last year I saved $100 a month, and this year I want to save another $100 on top of that per month. Keep your windows covered. I never open my windows. Close the curtains or blinds during the day to keep the sunlight from heating up your home, and opening them at night to let any radiant heat. What? Close your curtains and blind during the day to keep sunlight from heating up your home? That doesn't make any sense. During the day, you should let the sunlight in to heat up the home. That's what you want. You want it to be heated up. And opening them at night to let any radiant heat that has, and to let opening the, I think opening them at night. No, you don't want to do that at night. That doesn't make any sense. I think, yeah, so this is messed up here, number 6. Add a humidifier, dryer can make your home feel colder than it is. I have something called an air exchanger. It's like, what's the name they call it? Humidistat. However, what it does is it basically takes out the so-called stale air and exchanges it with the fresh air from outside. So what should happen is, because the air from outside will be cooler, it's supposed to, that's why it's called an air exchanger. When it's exchanging them, the cold air will be heated by the air being pushed out. However, it's not a perfect, it doesn't work perfectly in that, for example, if it's minus 20 degrees Celsius outside, you bring in the cold, which is at minus 20, and let's say I'm running this at 20 degrees, so you can imagine it's not going to be a perfect exchange. It's going to drop about 19 degrees. Then I'm going to feel chilly. Then I'm going to turn on the heater. So I kind of disagree with number 7. It might work for some people, but I kind of disagree with that. Number 8, passive solar heating. Open the curtains or blinds to south facing during the day. Let the sun warm you. This kind of contradicts what they were talking about. Number 6 here. And seal any air leaks. Again, I said the house is brand new. That's not. That doesn't make sense. Number 10, consider upgrading your high efficiency. Again, the house is brand new. Everything is brand new, so that doesn't make any sense. Use a ductless heating system. This is something I actually wanted to do, but they were telling me that propane and central HVAC. So I am for this. Basically, I wanted to get heat pumps, but not the heat pumps, the one for the consumers. I'm talking about like the commercial grade ones, where, for example, like in hotels, that's the types I wanted. And install radiant flow heating. If you have a cooling event in your home, store new flowing, consider installing radiant flow heat in the home through your. So I have wooden floors, so man, those get cold. Obviously, when I was in the condo, it was carpeted, so that could have helped. But I don't feel like getting a carpet, because especially these days, you don't know where the stuff is made, and yeah. Anywho, so that's weird. It gave different answers. This one gave me 10. This one gave me, was it 15 or something? 12. This one gave me 15, and this one gave me only 10. So wow, it's the same question, even the same spelling mistake. Use a tankless water heater. Yeah, this is something I wanted to do. Get a tankless, but the plumber was saying that he doesn't like them, so I had to get the tank. So that because the tank, I'm just one person, so tankless would have been obviously better for me. Invest in energy efficient appliances. Again, I can't go and buy energy non-efficient appliances even if I wanted to. And thermochromic window film. This film can reduce heat gain through our windows, keeping your home cooler during the summer months and warmer during the winter. Yeah, that's something I can probably think about getting. If you guys have tried that, let me know. Okay. It says shop around. The other one says shop around for propane prices. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Use LED light bulbs. This is actually wrong, because LED doesn't give us enough heat as the old bulbs. That would have done a better job heating. Okay, so overall, would I use this? Now, I said the problem is with ChatGPT. The problem is with GTP4 because it doesn't use my GPU. Yeah, I'll show you why I never. Okay, again, it's not very responsive, but I'll show you the problems. If we go to settings, and we say I can increase the threads. If we go to those device, you see here device. You see it says Vulkan or CPU. So, for example, I already tried all this. It didn't make a difference because remember I have 2 GPUs, integrated graphic, and I already tried all of them. The Renault, this one is the integrated one, and this one is the dedicated one. So it didn't make a difference. It was still. In fact, when I picked any of these Vulkan ones, the CPU actually went to 80 degrees. You guys saw like the CPU stayed below 70 degrees when it used application default, but when I specifically picked one of these, yeah, the CPU was going to 80. So I was like, okay, that's why I didn't use GTP4. Okay, so that's a fun little That's a fun. That's a fun AI. Now, I also in LibreOffice I did my own, not quite a plugin, but I use Llama CPP. It's not a full plugin yet, but that one was way faster than this because obviously I use Wacom. I can copy paste and things like that. So it's kind of based off the web UI that I'm doing. Yeah. So, but I think because this type of applications are kind of heavy, I think the best way is just to, for example, create your own web UI, just do command line and copy paste, or make it like a markdown file and let the AI read the markdown and tweak it that way. I think that's your best option and fastest option instead of doing this. Maybe in the future, who knows? There will be better integration, or they'll be faster. Especially the good thing for all of you guys is that the models, they're all working with them where they won't need GPUs, so that's good news. But unfortunately, probably not for CPUs that exist today. Probably CPUs that will exist in the future. You'll be able to run like some fancy models, including generating video. Speaking of generating video, I finally resolved the issue I had with the WAN 2.1 1.3b model. I can show you that as well. So we're down here. Actually, you know what? Let me see if I forgot to test this application to see if it's actually good for my users. So I'm going to go to pictures here. Hope I don't do anything too stupid. Let's pick a penguin here. No, Tux the penguin. So I'm gonna pick. Where is it? I'll pick this guy here. So let's say I was modifying this and I wanna put an image right here. Okay. Just resize it. Oops. Okay. That's very similar to LibreOffice. So it's actually really nice. Let me check out the rest of this document. So is it file, create new? Okay, that's not what I want, is it? Okay, that's exactly what I do not want. How do I get like what if I want a spreadsheet? Ooh, okay, so this might be a showstopper right here. You see, if so I can't open a spreadsheet then? Like oh wow, that's not good. So I went to file and I can't open a spreadsheet. I mean, I can't open a new spreadsheet. So normally, well, not within the, yeah, LibreOffice you can do that. This one you can't. That is not good. Unless, oh, maybe I click here, open Office. Okay, okay, I apologize. You have to click Open Office. Oh, sorry, Only Office, and click Spreadsheet. Okay, so the spreadsheet, I went through this in the earlier tutorial. So this works extremely well. You know, you can do sum, all that kind of stuff. Got it. So this works extremely well, and I can zoom in. I like, yeah, the default is pretty good. That's fine, and yeah, so I'm not going to do the rest. It's pretty simple. Oh, I also like this. They keep them in the same because it's a suite, so I can toggle back and forth. That's actually pretty nice. Can I drag? Can I slip? Yeah, I can also do that. Can I put it back? Oh, nice. Very nice. Can I view? How do I? What is this? Open file location. It looks like I can't put it back when I split it. I can't put it back onto the other one. Or maybe there might be a trick to do that. Oh, what is that? Whoa, what was that? Yikes. Yeah, I don't know how to put it back. There's probably a way you can do that. Okay, so yeah, so that's OnlyOffice, and yeah, so more than one document is open. Do you want to close all of them? What was I trying to do? Yes, I do want to close all of them. I'm going to leave this one. I'm going to click. Oh, okay, that's fine. And this is GTP for all. So I'm not gonna stick with GTP for all. I said I can't use the. So I'm gonna remove that one. I'll just delete here and delete it. You see, even though I click delete the permanently, that it looks like it still kept some of its stuff behind. Okay, so when that's deleting, how long has this been? It's been an hour. So I'm going to show you how I was able to generate. So one thing I do like about it, didn't add any extra craft here. That's a good thing going for GTP4. If they actually add ROCOM support, I might actually give up my web UI. You see, my web UI is much faster. So this is done. I don't need that anymore. And yeah, so what I'm going to show you guys is, let's go to the AI folder here, and I don't need pictures. I'll go to the SD master. Where is it? SD master. Oh, here it is. Stable diffusion here. So I'll go into. I'll go to the build folder. So this one here, and yes, you see, I was finally able to create videos for the with the 2.1 1.3b. The problem is that maybe it's for my particular GPU or something. I can do very high. No, I can do wide. I mean the width. I can do up to, at least the one I tested. I was able to do 832 for the width, but the height it didn't like anything above 216. So if you notice, I was able to generate some things, and I'll show them to you. I was able to generate this one here. Why is it not playing? What's going on here? Okay, there we go. So this one I think is, let me see this one. So this one is 384 by 216. So the smaller resolutions, no problem. That because I think I could not get anything bigger than 216. I'm gonna try 384. See if that works. If it doesn't, then I'll just see. This one is 832 by 216. The reason I meant to put 480 here, but I accidentally left it at 216, and this one actually worked. So I'll play this one as well. So see, that one did work. But even with the small one here, it's still slower than the one 2.25b. And I think this one, did this one work as well or not? I can't remember. Let's play it. Okay, this one worked as well. Oh no, I changed the steps in this one, I think. Let's see what that one was. Yeah, so I changed the number of steps. I wanted to go a little bit faster. So I was fooling around with all this. So as I said, this one I tried it was 832 by 480, it failed. But when I did 216, I did accidentally, that worked. So I'm gonna try 384. It has to be, I think it has to be some weird multiple. Let me see, no, not this one. I think it's the first one. I think it has to be a multiple of 64. Yeah, I'm gonna try 384, see if that one works. Okay, so obviously it's in the build folder here, bin folder, sorry. So I'm gonna change the name, the output to number 5. and I'm gonna run it, and I'll show you. I'll do a what do you call it? I'll do an article of running stable diffusion.cpp. All right, let me grab the. Let me grab the command, and I'll try. I tried the VACE. That one just failed. It gave a different error. So I think this stuff, as I said before, I think it was tailored for Intel CPUs and NVIDIA GPUs. Okay, so which one did it work? What's the last one that worked? Trying to find it. Ah, here we go. Yeah, here we go. This one here. I changed the steps to 10 because I said I'm gonna change the steps to 8 this time, so it goes a little faster. And what did I say? 384. Here we go. And we're gonna run this. Let me clear everything here. Paste. And I'm gonna watch the temperature here. If it goes up, then I'm ready to hit the apply button. So as you can see, the iterations, it's pretty fast doing that. So it loaded up the safe tensors, and then the Okay, I don't know where the live stream ended. I'm hoping that yeah. So I don't know, because I didn't realize the live stream, the FFmpeg stopped. So where we ended up is I stopped. I used GTP for all. I was able to get a result, but it was very slow. I replaced Ollama. So what I decided to do is I just uninstalled GTP for all, and I also uninstalled OnlyOff. No, I haven't installed OnlyOffice yet. I think I'll do some more testing on that one. I wish it would use llama.cpp. That would make my life easier. So I'm just generating a video now just to show you, and then I'll end this live stream. Okay, yeah, so this model is a little bit slower than the 2.25b, but we'll see here. I don't know why the live stream ended. I think it's because Ollama. It must have been an Ollama thing. I'll check later. So as you can see here, it's using the 10 gigs. Using 10 gigs of VRAM. So you can see it's clearly. Oh, let me put this here. You can tell it's clearly using the GPU. It's not using that much RAM. You can see it's only using 8.4, and this 2.3 gigs in the swap is most likely due to Ollama, maybe even GTP for all from before. And as I said, Ollama has a problem releasing memory. I don't know why. And where are the CPUs? You see, it's not too, because most of the stuff is being done on the GPU. It's 880. There we go. Yep, it's finished. I can tell it's finished because the temperature is going down, and you can see the memory is also going down here. So let's go check out this video, and I'm going to stop this because I know the temperature will eventually get back to normal. Okay, so there we go. The temperature is done and the video is done. So this is number 2. I hope I didn't overwrite number 2. I think I might have. So where is 222? Oh, it's black. I think this one is black, so that didn't work. Okay, that time that didn't work. So it looks like the maximum height is the maximum width is 832, and the maximum width is 216 on my system. So meaning that anything smaller than that, it will work fine. If I try to go above that, the height, if I go above that, it's gonna, as you saw, it will be an error. And but it did produce videos, as you can see here. So I think what I'll do is I will write up an article for using 2.1 1.3b for on an AMD device. So that will be the next article I write up for AI. And yeah, so that will be it. So yeah, so I think I can close all this. So let's finish this up. So do I still have OnlyOffice open? I don't know if I closed it down or not. Oh yeah, I do have no, I don't have OnlyOffice. So okay, here's on. Oh, that took a little while to open up. So as you guys saw, I was able to do GTP for all. The AI, it's built into the latest version. So the latest version I'm using here at the time of this recording is 9.1.0.173. It's a desktop edition, desktop editors, and I'm using Flatpak. The Flatpak has no bearing on whether you can install AI or not. Alright, so let's finish this up. If you're interested in learning how to program or deepen your technical skills, you can check out these resources. I have books. They're available on Amazon. The link is also in the description. I have courses. Again, the link is also in the description at ojamboshop.com. And then I offer one-on-one tutorials at ojambo.com/contact. And if you need OnlyOffice installation or migration services, that's the online version. Or if you want help with the desktop one, including local AI, I can help you with that. And at ojamboservices.com/contact. So again, the OnlyOffice offers a flexible, open source, and user-friendly solution for personal and business productivity. It's open source, by the way. Whether you're self-hosting for privacy, collaboration, or learning purposes, installing it with Podman is a quick and straightforward way to do it. That's if you want the online version. And if you obviously the desktop version is different, you can just install it easily as well, the desktop editors version. And if you need help with installation or full migration, you can contact me at ojamboservice.com/contact. I'll be happy to assist you. Okay, so that's the end of this tutorial and this little experiment. And you decide, was it a fail? Or yeah, so you decide. Is it worth it? Honestly, I don't think it's worth the integration, the local AI right now. I mean, if you have an NVIDIA GPU, yeah, go ahead, try it. I think it will be you have a way better experience. But if you have an AMD, as you saw, yeah, it's not going to be a very good experience unless you can get your GPU working. It won't be a good experience. Okay, so I do live stream, so just simply go to ojambo.com. Excuse me. You go to watch menu, then live menu. You will see the topics for this and obviously upcoming tutorials. For example, if you don't know what we're doing tomorrow, we're doing this right here. We're going to do a review of this editor, and so it's at 2 p.m. Eastern. Also, be sure to subscribe, like, follow, and leave comments. It helps the channel grow. And I can also try out different things, like especially AI stuff. I obviously self-taught, but a lot of feedback and tips are coming from my viewers and subscribers. And I'm always open to trying things out as well. And what else? There is, I do have 3 resources I want to plug. The first is that I live in a rural area, and I use SpaceX Starlink residential service. As you can see right now, I'm live streaming on YouTube, Rumble, BitChute, and Odyssey. And you guys saw me downloading a whole bunch of stuff, so it's quick. So I do have high-speed internet in a rural area where there's no internet at all, and the cellular service is sporadic. So I also use it. I also use this SpaceX Starlink residential service on my phone, Wi-Fi calling. So I'm able to call and receive voice calls, text messages, including picture messaging, or also known as multimedia messaging. Okay, and so if you're thinking of getting the service, please use my referral link, because I'll get 1 month free and you'll get a discount. For example, right now in Canada, you can get the equipment for free. So yeah, that's a big savings. So be sure to use my referral link. If you're anywhere else around the world, you also get a discount. but the amount and the type and the duration of discount depends on your geographical location, but you will get a discount. So be sure to use my referral link. And then I have one more thing, another hardware. It's this guy here. This is called the Honeywell HeatBud Personal Ceramic Heater. It's available on Amazon. So this is an affiliate link, meaning that if you purchase this, I will get a commission. You see it has 3 settings, off, low, and high. So low uses 170 watts, high uses 250 watts. And you see here there's a safety feature where if it trips over, it will turn off. So this low guy helped save me $100 per month on propane costs for heating. I use propane to heat this entire house. Just all propane is for is just for the furnace. Everything else is electric. So it's very expensive because it has to be trucked in here, and obviously during winter, the price goes way up the wazoo. So, as I said, in the middle of last winter, the highest bill I paid was $250 per month, which is still cheap. It's still way cheaper than the previous year where I was paying $350. And that winter was mild. Last winter was very harsh. So this winter, I am hoping to save another over $100. So I'm hoping to bring it down to about $120 per month, including the crazy carbon tax as well. So this guy's going to help a lot because what I do is I put it on low for about 2-3 minutes, and I do that about 5 times in an hour when I'm working. So about in 10 hours, and I said even if I use the high, the most, if I leave it on for, which I would never do, but if I leave it on for the entire 10 hours, it'll only be like $5 a month anyway. So the cost savings are worth it because it's a space heater or a personal heater as it's called there. So meaning that it only heats my personal space, and that's what I need. I don't need to heat the entire house. I've already complained about central heating and cooling because it heats up all the rooms, all the places where I'm not going to be. And I said it should concentrate where I am, but it doesn't. Even here, this room. This is the smallest room in the house, but you know when the heater comes on, it heats up everything. I just need the heat just on me. Yes, just here. That's all I need. Okay. The last thing is, before I let you guys go, I have this novelette. It's called The Algorithmic Serpent. It's a psychological thriller about a scientist who invents an AI system, and he loses his mind, and he has to regain control of his mind and the AI system. You see my name there. I'm the author, Ojambo, and this is the back. You see, this is the paperback version. See, real pages in there. There's also an ebook version. The ebook version is free on Amazon if you have Kindle Unlimited. And I made both as affordable as possible. So be sure to pick it up if you can. And let me know what you think, because I want to improve my writing. I obviously write programming books, but I want to not so much branch out. I mean, I love writing overall. So let me know what you think, good or bad. Alright, so that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern for the next tutorial. Bye, good night, good day. See you then. Bye now. Oh, sorry. Let me check the live chat. Hopefully the live chat is still going on. I'm going to check BitChute first. BitChute. Okay, I don't know what happened to BitChute. I think BitChute stopped a long time ago. Let's try Rumble. Rumble, when did this start? Is Rumble still going? Rumble, when did this start? Okay, Rumble looks like it's still going. So, okay, Rumble continued. That's fantastic. Okay. Alright, so next we have... looks like Odyssey crashed. Let me see if I can refresh that one. Did Odyssey continue or did it crash as well? Okay. Okay, looks like it's fine. Okay, there was no chat there on YouTube. There's no chat. Okay, I'll let you guys go. Bye now.